Hey, what's up everyone? DREAGEN back again with another edition of the Kaiju commentary. On this one, we are watching 2002's Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla. Now, when you see the Toho logo appear on the screen, that is your cue to start listening to us. So we're going to kick things off in 3, 2, 1. Hello! And welcome to an edition of the Kaiju commentary. Today we are watching Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla. This is the third iteration of Mechagodzilla. And my co-commentators here are doing something. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at.
Oh, we're just having a great time.
Oh, okay.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
Gas mask.
But yeah, no, this is the third Mechagodzilla, who in this film they call Kiryu. So this is, even though the subtitles always say Mechagodzilla, but yeah, for some reason he has a
Japanese name.
A name this time, which is kind of interesting because this is the first time Mechagodzilla is not 100% mechanized.
What's his name?
Please.
Kiryu or Kidu.
100%! Oh, she's smoking.
But again, this, like the last Mechagodzilla we saw in the 90s, he is a product of the self-defense force, but how he comes to be is actually really interesting. It's a kind of a different take on the character, and it lends probably to my favorite kind of incarnation of the character. You're looking at me weird, Adrian. Why are you looking at me weird?
Just listening.
Is my passion for Mechagodzilla?
I'm enthralled.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, look at the chin on that guy.
They're gonna.
Again, that's the theme of these movies. They're really like stoic, good chinned man. That's a thing, right?
Good chinned man.
Good chin.
Yeah.
You know what I
Very
mean?
well chinned.
You know what I mean? A good chinned man.
All the ladies are looking for a strong jaw.
Good chinned.
There's a difference between a strong jaw and a
Good
big
chin.
And a good chin.
And a good chin. Really? I feel like they kind of come together.
Well,
I don't know anybody that only has one.
What if you do it like you could have a strong jaw, but then you have like a butt chin? Nobody wants that.
I don't know. I think there's some like
That's not true.
some people that like the chin dimples.
That's weird.
Hey, speaking of good chins.
How does he not know?
Well, there's like typhoon.
Yeah, you
going
can't
on.
hear.
Okay.
They're in a storm.
That guy knows.
That guy knows.
That guy knows.
That guy knows what's up.
Oh
I like
no!
how he's just like, well,
Like they're like right to it. I like that.
What's
Yeah.
that? Did he say what they don't know?
Now, this is the third suit design for the Millennium series. Adrian, you were unfortunately absent for what a lot of people consider
guy
the
again.
coolest one.
I'm so sorry.
It was very cool.
But this is still pretty cool. This is actually the design you see in most of the IDW comics. Oh, look. The Mazer.
Oh,
Is this finally it?
The Mazers. You're going to see a
the
Mazer.
moment real?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, Alex. You have not seen a Mazer,
I've just
have
heard
you?
stories.
Adrian hasn't seen a Mazer either.
Oh, that's
I don't
right.
matter
This is the
as
first time we're
much.
seeing the
It's okay.
Mazers in the
You what?
Millennium series.
I don't matter as
virgin.
much. It's okay.
It's true. You don't.
Oh,
Oh, standing by again. So
You got to stand by.
Japan loves to stand by.
That's their favorite move.
God, the Mazer. And again, the miniatures always keep getting better and better. And
she looks unamused.
so, at the time of this recording, the episode in which Ashley and I appear on Why Did You Come to Japan has aired, so I can now talk about certain things that before I could not. But we actually got to see one of the Mazers that were used in one of the films. I think it might have been for Biolante, but I'm not positive. But we actually got to see an actual Mazer miniature, and they're incredibly detailed.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why you see them, how they look so good.
Incredibly ineffective.
Well, no, they do. It looks almost like an actual like replica of an existing like military weapon.
I can't
So
wait.
yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen a Mazer in action.
Oh,
Maybe this one will do something.
No, don't get your.
don't. I'm just gonna spoil a little something for you. He walks away from it.
No.
No.
He doesn't blow it up with his atomic breath.
He just, he just kind of shrugs that shit off.
If I was Godzilla, I would just like fall down on things, make everybody think that I was
Actually,
I got hit and hurt.
Psych them
but
out.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm just.
Why do they still like use these weapons at this point? Like,
you gotta try.
Do you?
These are all warning shots.
Do you? Or
These
should
are
you
warning
just,
shots. Like, hey,
throw yourself off a cliff at this point and just accept the inevitable?
Be like, guys, every time
Adrian.
we shoot him with these, it doesn't work. Well, keep trying.
did he just like
say,
kick?
despite all our efforts, you know.
Did he like kick
but
that
he still-
tank?
Yeah.
That's
Like, they just sent people to their death.
We've had this conversation before. We're talking about it, you know, with self-defense force. At this, if Godzilla's been around long enough, is it kind of just tantamount to suicide,
It's just yeah.
or like manslaughter,
It's
like sending
what
people
you're
in?
saying. Like, they should
Where
just
there's
have
a
all the
room.
criminals be the ones on the front lines because you're gonna die. Like,
it's clearly like
And if
wanna
you
give the
survive, you're
criminals a
released
bunch
from
of
prison.
weapons?
there's
Huh?
no
That
way
sounds
people.
bad.
There's no way people are like enlisting.
No,
for
it's
this.
gotta be a
It's
draft.
required service. Yeah.
I would.
You would enlist?
Yeah.
I don't believe.
For the record, Alex has his hand up.
If they give me a rocket, I'd
Yeah, he's that guy with the
I
rocket
don't
launcher.
Hey, we all got to
Just
check
has
out
to-
sometime, so I guess if you're going to go.
Mazer
Oh,
And it's funny, on the
Mesa.
episode,
face.
they used a clip of me going, the mazer!
My God.
Mother of God.
Oh, these target systems are gonna link.
I'm so excited to get to see it fail.
That's awesome sound effect.
I know.
That's the noise from the movie. That's what it means.
Yeah.
hitting.
Godzilla's like, what?
I say, knock it off.
Oh, you.
He literally just put himself in the path of it. He's like, I get
He's like, here, let me
don't
help
care,
you
don't
out.
care.
Looks
It's
like
got his
you're,
attention though. The rockets really didn't.
It looks like
I'm
your
pretty sure
aim's
it's
a
not
little
gonna
off
do
there.
anything,
Let me,
but
give you the
I'll step
assist.
in front of it just to find out.
That looks like it might
Likes
tickle.
it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
lock onto eyeball. You missed.
Oh, ow.
Oh, he ate it.
It was atomic breath.
And this will be your first time, Adrian, seeing the blue atomic breath, which is the classic color.
Okay.
Not my atomic.
Yeah, that's not my atomic.
Yeah, I was like, still not my atomic breath. Oh. It's a hit and run in a Godzilla fight. Ain't that a bitch? How did you die in your battle against Godzilla? I got hit.
I
by
got
a car.
rear-ended, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bitch.
Rear-ended by a mazer.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, they didn't die that way.
We should exchange information.
So right away, this kind of setting up her character, where this is a character who's going to feel they need to be redeemed because she
caused the death.
Yeah, she feels responsible. Like, she basically feels like she messed up, and arguably you could, say that, well, in war, a lot of times there is friendly fire. It happens, but
If she kept driving, she wouldn't have just gotten hit.
She did mess up.
Yeah. She
I
did.
love the shot.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we never.
Did he just get struck by lightning?
He's been struck by lightning before, but usually it energizes him.
Except for one movie.
Yeah, when he first fought King Kong, they needed to give him like a handicap so he wouldn't completely murder King Kong.
Man, I'm excited to see what Mechagodzilla looks like in this.
Oh, this is probably my favorite iteration of him.
I've seen the other ones.
You have?
They were.
Yeah, we watched like a
They were
greatest
interesting.
hits reel of like Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, one of them like shoots a rave basically out of every.
The original, like the 74, 75 one, or the 74 when he's fighting Godzilla and King Caesar, and he's just like, just throwing just raves at them.
Yeah. It's pretty.
All
entertaining.
was missing was like the dubstep.
One of them we had the dubstep.
Ooh.
So they're basically implying again that
That's
there was two
another
new
one.
Godzillas. Yeah, there was the original 54, and now there's this new Godzilla. So for everyone who's always said, though, Godzilla's not a species, it's like, well, there's been more than one. So, again, usually it's always, oh, thanks, kid.
Maybe they're clones.
You
It's
doing a
really
ping
helpful
pong
right
ball?
now. People are dead and dying, but thanks for the jawbreaker.
Oh.
I think that's what it
He
was.
tried.
Right?
He's being nice, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe it was a bath bomb.
Oh.
Wow.
It was probably a bath bomb. You're right.
And
That kid could have used it, though. He
Yeah.
was pretty dirty.
Yeah.
So it
That's how
probably is a bath
selfless he
bomb.
was.
Here we're talking, get a quick,
Oh, that guy's got an eye patch.
Yep, Dr. Serizawa employing the oxygen destroyer to destroy the original Godzilla.
I get to see so much in this.
Even though these are new shots they added
I
right
was
here.
gonna say
Yeah, that's not the original shot, but
the original shot.
the shots of Dr. Serizawa employing it was...
Ugh.
How was that supposed to have worked?
It's literally it just erases all oxygen from.
It's basically it's kind of I don't know. It's kind of unclear.
He figured out how to kill Godzilla, but wouldn't tell anyone how he did.
Well, the metaphor was if Godzilla is a result of the bomb, we created a super destructive weapon and it beget Godzilla. So if we unleash a more powerful weapon to destroy Godzilla, wouldn't it beget an even worse monster? So when he deployed it, he decided to take his own life with it. So any living memory of how it was created died with him.
So people couldn't use that weapon
Oh, God.
like anymore.
What is that?
They're showing it. So some of the older films are in canon with this one. So they're showing different Toho movies from the
All the
67. This is from War of the Gargantuas.
That movie.
And they're kind of talking about how Japan has
There's
been
a lot of
plagued by
lasers
kaiju
now.
over the decades. So it's kind of cool that some of the older films are now in canon with this film. They've kind of borrowed here and there what they want to use and what they want to exclude. But yeah, he burned all his data, written records of how he developed it, and then when he deployed it, he killed himself along with it. So there would be no record of it absolutely whatsoever. Because again, his fear was always
Too powerful.
yeah, because he never meant it to be a weapon, but he knew that it could be weaponized, and that once the military saw it used as such, everyone would want to get their hands on it and use it as a weapon.
Yeah.
So that's always been kind of the thing with these films. It's like, okay, now we don't have an oxygen destroyer anymore. So if that was literally the only thing that could kill Godzilla, how do we kill him now? Because we don't have a super weapon anymore.
I mean, they've been attacked by so many kaijus. Wouldn't you want to just, keep the oxygen destroyer around?
Well, again, and that was what a lot of people, including his sister, was pushing for him to do, saying, listen, we understand your fears, but you have to realize there's a current greater threat. Like, the oxygen destroyer might become a danger, but Godzilla is a danger, and you have to just kind of weigh it. So that was kind of the whole back and forth, and that's how he kind of justified it. Like, I'll use it, but I'll make sure it only gets used once. And
They demoted her.
His voice is so deep.
Ooh, for now.
I kind of always there's a lot of stories of unmade Godzilla films they were planning. One, I remember there was talk of doing Godzilla versus the Devil, and that was getting to the point in the 70s when they were running out of ideas, clearly. But there was always another one. I don't know how much of this was true, or if it was a rumor of Godzilla versus Ghost Godzilla, and it was always supposed to be like a new Godzilla fighting the ghost of the original 54. And I've always kind of wondered if this film kind of evolved out of that idea. By the way, if you guys hear our cats, those are our cats.
They're very catty.
The end.
What?
What? If you're a cat, those are your cats? Wow. So, Adrian, you'll have to let us know if there's any dreamy guys in
Yeah.
this movie. What about this guy right
This guy
here?
right
How are
here?
we looking?
Yeah.
He's
No.
good? No?
No.
Okay.
Out of 10.
Wow. Wow.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Nobody's listening.
So 1 to 10.
Okay, what about that? Childlike?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Give
So
them,
that's
like-
some super science right there.
Tree and upper... that was some super science.
I
Okay.
did say super science.
Tree kind of
Now he's got a
middle
stomach.
left, middle right angle tree right there. Now kind of more in the middle. How about the tree?
Yeah, 1 in 10.
Wait,
Dreamy?
No.
How dreamy is it? That guy.
No,
I got super
not
dreamy.
that guy.
That guy.
The trunk of the tree, kind of to
Are you
the
attracted
right of his.
to plants?
I'm asking. I don't
I'm
know.
not.
I'm not,
Plants
but I
are
don't
not.
know what you are. I
I'm
mean,
not.
That
No.
plant's pretty
it's
sexy.
okay if you are.
It is okay, but it's not my thing.
Okay.
at that.
Well, when you're ready to be honest with yourself, let us know.
All right, of those 3 guys.
No. Right shoulder pad of the guy on the left.
Oh, no, that guy. I know he's.
No.
dreamy.
The subtitle underneath
Right?
him in
I mean, look at
parentheses
his-
that said robotics. What about that?
Look at his hair.
Listen.
He's definitely dreamy. He's got the curly hair.
We're not going to spend this
No.
entire commentary with you lying to our faces. Okay.
Microwave.
She's in charge of microwaves.
Okay, what about that panel behind the guy? No?
God.
God damn it, Adrian.
I don't think you get
Clearly
me.
you're not taking this
I don't
seriously.
think you
And
get
it's
me.
upsetting me, and I'd like you to stop.
was a very boring room.
I was gonna say, but
Yeah.
I kind of it's kind of refreshing sometimes when they make like realistic command centers. That's really what it would be. It's like
Yeah.
it's a room with some chairs, and then some of the films, it's like Jesus Christ, like a James Bond villain. lives
Well, and
here.
it's
I
kind of
like
like a
those command
material.
centers.
I know, I do too.
wall,
Over the
which,
top ones?
Like,
Oh, this is great.
would make sense for like soundproofing if they're having like secret meetings.
This is true.
I'm so glad we're
And here-
starting from like the beginning.
Yeah.
It's the original Godzilla bones?
Yep.
What?
That is the appropriate response right there.
They're building Mechagodzilla from the bones?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's why he was alluding to like.
The Ghost
so
Godzilla,
excited.
which is something else that's gonna play into this.
Oh, so they're actually looking into a tank right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
For a
Yeah.
second, I thought they were showing a video. I was.
Well, that's gonna be cool.
Is there
This guy's
room
voice is
moving?
so... Okay, this guy's voice, 1 in 10.
I give it a 9.5.
Would you fuck the voice?
This actor right now, the guy with the voice, he's actually appeared in a lot of the Heisei Godzilla films, and he appeared, the guy with the voice. The actor's name escapes me at the moment, I apologize. But he actually most recently appeared in Shin Gojira as
Not
as a military
quite.
official. So he's been throughout a lot of the Godzilla films, so he's kind of like a Godzilla alum.
Godzilla Cyborg. It's pretty awesome. This is gonna be cool.
But if you think about it, to build up a giant, like, mechanical exoskeleton of Godzilla, the framework of that would be
I feel like it would take some time to build,
Yeah.
and you know, the normal Godzilla would get his job done.
so I believe
I
the
don't
actor's
know.
name,
I mean,
if I'm
you'd
not
be surprised.
mistaken, is
Throw enough money at
Akira-
something.
Would I?
How
Okay.
fast it could happen, yeah.
So thank you, Adrian,
You're welcome.
hooking
I'll
me
build-
up with the
build
info.
Like 200-foot, you know, mech.
Or you're asking me to do this?
Yeah.
How much money are you giving me?
Are you asking Chris to build you a Mechagodzilla? Did I just jump in this conversation
Yeah.
at the very moment?
Yeah, I was
He
like,
seems like he knows how to do it.
I could probably do it. I could probably...
Sounds pretty
If
confident.
you give me enough money, I could hire people that know how
I
to do it.
appreciate this woman's face dealing with reporters. She's just like, oh my god.
I'm so over this.
Fake news.
Wrong. But yeah, no, but if you think about it, just the support of such a large
gosh.
machine
I like
would
that
be the
face.
hardest point. So if you have something as like indestructible as like Godzilla's skeleton at your disposal, it actually makes sense that you would build it up from that. So a lot of people think, why would you use Godzilla's bones for that? I'm like, well,
I
no,
like
it
her
makes
hair.
sense.
Fight fire with fire.
Yeah, well, it would just support
got
the
nice
weight
hair.
of the machine
Yeah.
because again, Godzilla's skeleton is so
Do you agree?
strong.
And it's a little, the cut on the bottom's a little messy. I mean, she's got some straggles going on.
Wow,
But
really?
it kind of just adds character.
That's fair,
Nobody's
that's fair.
perfect.
That's not true.
She's a military woman.
I love how
She
you
should have
doesn't-
an extremely sharp haircut then.
I love how you have like the whole like fashion angle here. To bring into these commentaries that I really felt was lacking all this time.
But was it though?
really what she needed.
Adrian. Really,
He started it.
well, thank you, Chris, for bringing that out because
No
quite
problem.
frankly, we've been talking about this for a while. It's
This guy's pretty
a
stylish.
real
commentary is sorely lacking.
But I mean,
This
we need
guy's pretty
to.
stylish.
Was that?
This guy's pretty stylish. I like his outfit. The whole overalls.
No, it's a good look.
I don't know. Is that an
Pretty
apron?
sure it's an
or-
apron.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, apron's
No.
good too. I mean, whatever.
The
it's progressive.
dreamy guy wore
Is it
his
because
turned
he's
down
not wearing just an
overalls.
apron, Alex? Is that what you wanted? Was just the
Just
apron?
the
That guy like really did
You know
pull
exactly
off
what I meant
overalls
to.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
he
that
really
is.
You
With
know.
the baseball
Man,
tee.
if he had been in regular
Hot.
clothes,
did. God.
actually, he might be in overalls. But they're like.
Yeah, there's
cloth.
something going on in the back
No,
too.
that's how their aprons look. They're
Oh, okay.
Well, they have hot aprons over there.
They are serious about their aprons.
Hot aprons over there.
I think I could rock an apron.
I want one of those aprons that has like a girl in a bikini on the front.
Oh my god.
Classy.
I will
Yeah.
buy it.
Classy.
Those always get me to giggle.
Yeah, why do you get a better breakfast?
Wow. I'm completely immune.
Tell my kids, but like I'm allergic to vegetables. He's like a kid.
I don't wanna.
Guys,
I refuse to make direct eye contact.
Like those baseball players. What about baseball players?
That kid, adorbs. That kid is chock full of dorbs.
Jeez.
Japanese kids are so well behaved, and I'm not even just stereotyping them. I think that they read a recent study. They say that most American adults could not pass like the. It's like basically the level of like decency kids have to at a young age have to like.
Oh, what they're expected to act like in school.
Yeah, and they said most American adults could not meet that level.
I would believe that.
It's kind of interesting here because I grew up on military bases a lot. So it's kind of cool that she's on the...
cute.
But her military base has fucking Mechagodzilla, so I'm a little jealous.
Yet. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Well, they're working on it.
I mean, pretty much
It's been a
so,
month
yeah.
since they saw the bones. I'm sure they've gotten something done.
Yeah.
It could take more than a month.
So, and I love how there's still like cellular activity in the
you
bones.
give them enough.
Expert at building Mechagodzillas.
Give them enough money.
You can't just throw money at everything.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, you can.
throw money at anything. Why Godzilla? Why not Mom?
Aw.
What?
Do you have her bones?
Oh, well, you need some bones and you know
Then
some metal.
Then
And
she
you
makes
know.
a good point.
Time to run.
I hate jogging.
Yeah, she has great hair.
I know. Look at that. It's short, but it's long. It's like
Why
that
would it be
perfect
fat
like.
hair? I think it's good.
Release me.
He's so cute.
Release me now. I'll kill you all. So he looked a little manic at the end of that. She's like, ah.
I like how they
That's
did
gonna
that
be the
almost
kaiju,
match
right?
cut with like the
little
hamster.
hamster.
The little
and
hamster.
hands on the bars, and then they cut to her.
Is she gonna become One Punch Man?
Yes.
Oh shit.
One Punch Woe Man?
One punch. Oh, thank you for these flowers. I'm so cool.
Well, she is pretty cool actually.
I know.
So you're right.
Yeah.
Your attempt at sarcasm has failed.
No, it wasn't sarcasm.
Well, then I guess I was wrong.
Yes.
Good try.
He looks like, why am I here?
He does.
Man.
No, it's the Rambo shot.
Rambo
You mean
shot.
Rocky?
The Rambo.
Rocky.
I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
Are they
have
gonna
you
start
seen
killing
Rambo?
people all over the place?
Listen,
No,
I
actually.
meant Rocky, okay?
Everything you just said was
Gonna start
wrong
pulling out
again.
Big machine
I know.
gun.
I guess I just won't talk for the rest of this commentary.
Well, not if you're going to be wrong the entire thing. Oh, here we go.
Oh, hoses.
Maybe they can do it in a month. All
You
right.
know something. You know something's going on. They got hoses.
Is that your expert opinion?
Yeah, I knew building Mechagodzilla is going to require quite a large number of hoses. Is he going to have a jetpack?
Yep. Oh no, this Mechagodzilla's gonna like accessorize, dude. Like he is
Man.
he is ready for a night on the
Anything
town.
I've seen from
Awesome.
the other ones, he's going to shoot rockets out of his dick, right?
Well, not
he
out of
have
his
one?
dick, but he does shoot rockets.
No, I'm disappointed.
They're shoulder mounted, right?
Well, then I will have no part of this.
they go like this.
Yeah, no, this Mechagodzilla is like he's more tactical looking. Like instead of everything being just like built in, he's got a lot of like augmented things.
Does he have like
looks,
camo?
He looks he looks more military design than like just like a perfectly sleek machine.
They need to do an Iron Man
Mechagodzilla.
crossover.
I can see Tony Stark making Mechagodzilla.
Is it? He totally could. It'd be awesome. Well, what did he just say to her?
Basically, he's giving her a shot back in.
Oh, hell yeah. She deserves it. She's been working hard lately.
I know, a lot of jogging. I wouldn't jog. I hate jogging, so I would never get back in.
Yeah, she was jogging and her hair was flowing.
That's very important.
Flowing.
Here's the thing:
Now
if
her
I,
hair's all done.
if I got kicked out of a military organization and they're like, "The only way back in is to jog," I'd be like, "Not getting back in."
I guess
Nope.
not.
I could maybe bench my way back in if that was an option, but running, that's not gonna happen. Why are you looking at me that way, Alex?
Why is that like the only like little kid out
Maybe
there?
that's my
like,
thing.
She's just
Can you
allowed.
bench a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks he can.
Is think the new word for no? Because if it is, then yes.
Oh.
Is that how the kids say I know stuff now? They say I think stuff? Because if that's how it is, then yeah, you're absolutely right. I think I can.
God.
Guy's so.
Glad we established
Oh,
that.
she's having flashbacks of that day.
But think about it. That's another thing I like about this movie too, is that in all these Godzilla films, you know, people who are imagine facing like Godzilla, there'd be so much PTSD, yeah,
Oh,
and
for sure.
I mean, just imagine facing off. It's just seeing something like that. That was our first glimpse of the new Mechagodzilla.
I missed it.
Yeah, there was like a little miniature.
Is it me or is this like the Japanese Harrison Ford right here?
I don't think so.
Which one? The guy on the right?
On the right.
No,
like
I
when he
get
first
that.
came in there for a second, like I don't know, I felt like I could just see him like I don't know.
I want that hat, by the way.
The guy was so defeated.
Oh, God.
How come whenever they have like a really prominent female military character, she's literally the only girl in the military? The one I watched with
Well,
like,
because
the
the
one that
rest, when they got
pushed out.
demoted, refused to jog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. She's right there jogging.
Yeah,
They're
look at her hair.
I don't want to run. It's not my
that
thing.
flowing hair you're talking about?
It looks great.
Dun, dun, dun,
I would do
dun,
that.
dun,
I would love
dun.
to do that.
That would be
That
fun.
was fun.
I know it looks fun. I'd probably snap my ankle,
I've
hit the
always
ground,
wanted.
pull
I
a Family
wanted,
Guy for like an hour.
I could do that. I know I could crawl under wire really well. I'm really good at the army crawl.
Huh.
Should just run past
Fascinating
That's just
factoid.
such a weird thing to say.
I was
Really,
really good at the army crawl.
Like,
I was just about to ask
That's a
you.
great first
when
date
it comes to-
icebreaker.
when it
Yeah.
comes to
So
army
what are you
crawl.
into? Well, I don't know what I'm into, but I'll tell you what I'm good at.
it.
The
Really
army
good at the
crawl.
army crawl.
Good at the army crawl.
Fantastic at that.
I'm really good at the water walk.
Are you?
Yeah, I can walk through
I
water
am
like
not
it's
good at
nobody's
that.
business.
Yeah, the thing where you hold your M16 over your head and wade through the water. I'm good at that.
And I can do it without even holding the M16.
No.
What?
No.
Whoa, dude. Whoa. Impressive.
You can't let it get all like waterlogged.
Well, no, I just wouldn't even have it. I can literally walk through water without a large assault rifle. That's what I'm saying.
I can't. I haven't
Yeah,
done
I
that.
need that large assault.
Yeah, well,
if you
yeah.
know what I mean.
For
I need
balance,
something to
right?
hold over my head. Yeah,
I understand.
preferably.
So wait, they put this girl to work?
Yeah.
So there's like no child labor laws on this military base? Everyone's got to earn their
See, there's 2 girls in the military.
I mean, I worked for my dad when I
Who's
was
this
like
guy?
9.
Whoa.
See, he's into it. He's into the hair.
It's good hair.
It is good hair.
Nothing wrong with it.
I don't think
It
I can.
looks better now.
I don't think I
than
can pull
a
off that
minute
hair.
ago.
Like the little kid was just like,
I've pulled
don't
off
blow
that
it.
hair.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Is this guy bothering you?
No, he's the dick.
Yeah. So again, she carries with her now this stigma because of the incident that happened when she previously faced Godzilla. So there's a lot of like for her, it's like okay, she's back in, but it's not like it's all.
You're right. He
Are they
is a
gonna?
dick.
They're gonna be like drifters. Is there gonna be multiple pilots?
Well, no, Kiryu is piloted remotely, so he's not. No one's going to be in this one. Damn. Oh shit. There you go. There you go.
Get fucked.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah.
Don't make me
See,
spank you.
being calm.
She had him bent over. That's all I'm
Spank
saying.
me.
Do it. I dare you.
I'd let her spank me.
Let that shit fly.
We know.
What?
Because you guys weren't aware.
What the hell are you talking like Solid Snake now? What the fuck's going on? Come on.
I think she just completely ignores everything the dad just said and just keeps talking to the girl.
Just totally friend zone the dad.
Yeah.
I had a plant once. Oh god,
Oh,
that's
wow.
depressing. One time I
You
had
at
a
least
plant.
got, like, a
It was
cat
my
or a
only
dog.
friend.
Oh shit.
It really got me. You know, it knew how good I was at army crawling, and it appreciated it.
She's got a really sad past.
Yeah.
And again, it's gonna sound kind of morbid, but again, characters who have kind of those, like you said, sad past in these movies, I always kind of like because again, it always kind of gives them kind of a personal like stake it a little. And I also
Tragic backstories are always.
Well, yeah,
the
but it's one of
best.
those things where it kind of shows you just what
They're
it's
the
like to
best.
live in a world where something like Godzilla exists. I mean, we kind of view it for spectators, and it's cool to watch, but realistically, like, something like him would just impact so many lives and, like, you know,
Yeah.
cause so much, like, emotional duress. Like, I love how all three of these people kind of represent, like, kind of just broken families. I mean, they've all kind of been affected in some way, and they live in a world where, you know, realistically, as normal as all of this looks, minus, you know,
She's
being on a
like-
military. As normal as all this looks, here, cut to the giant mechanical kaiju.
It's normal. For me, at least.
Kiryu, is that how you say it?
I love how you can see, like, the wires underneath, like, kind of
The
The hoses.
the hoses.
It's a massive project of reality.
But yeah, no, a lot of people always say stuff like Mechagodzilla would not
This
be
little girl
realistic.
just gets to go all these
I
really
know,
important
I
meetings.
know.
Why? Does her dad never ever able to find a babysitter? Like ever?
Well,
There's no daycare on.
If
base?
I worked on a job where I made giant robot monsters, I would bring my kid to work every
Well,
day.
remember that was like, the whole stipulation
Will you
was
adopt me?
that they said if you want to bring her.
Yeah, like, because they, you know, they want to be. But
I
again,
guess
the fact
that
that
meant,
they
like, full
if he works
access.
for one
yeah,
of the jobs.
like this.
I feel like this is like top secret stuff.
Well, that's
It's
what
just
I'm-
like, yeah, you can bring your 8-year-old. It's fine.
She's the next girl that's going to be the one girl.
That's why they
You
put
know?
her to work.
In the
They
army.
need to station one of these Godzillas at every coast around the world.
Science stuff.
That would be a cool, like, for like a Godzilla movie, kind of put like a Pacific Rim where Mechagodzilla is not just one, but he's like a part of like a line that they station him at all the.
It's been privatized. It's a private. Yeah, Mechagodzilla's entered the private sector.
That would be really, really cool. Because think about it, it's like
Yeah.
most.
Yeah, there's this company selling Mechagodzillas to countries, different countries,
Well, a lot of the military uses
to defend themselves against kaiju. It's like,
civilian
what?
contractors
You're gonna be
anyway
like,
to make.
that's so stupid.
No.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, no, I mean, we use civilian contractors all the time for military who develop weapons. They have contracts with like defense forces. So, hey, you live in a world where Godzilla exists. Check it out. We made a giant robot Godzilla. Who wants it?
Yeah.
Me.
I'd buy it.
I buy that. I buy a giant robot Godzilla.
I'd buy two of them,
I hang out with them.
even if I don't deserve them.
I thought this-
Even if I don't deserve the second one, I'll still
Would you
buy
buy
it.
one to play with the other one so he's not lonely? Is that why you buy two?
What?
Would you buy one so you'd have like a friend to play with? And
Yeah.
That's why you buy
So
two?
they can battle.
Well, no,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
buy,
so, yeah.
you buy one to play with, and then you have the other one. You leave it in the package for like a collector. So you
No,
stays
I
mint.
know. I'd
Yeah.
rent. I'd
Well,
rent
you
it
can
out.
sell
You'd
it.
have mint. You have a mint Mechagodzilla, and then you have the
Someday
one
it'll
you
be
take out on
worth
the
so
weekends.
much.
No, I think
Money.
I think I would rent one of them out so I could eventually pay off the credit cards I maxed out to
Oh,
purchase.
that makes
but-
sense.
Yeah,
That's smart.
Oh my.
I love how he's got like a super mazer.
man, that's cool. It's not gonna work, but it's
It's
cool.
almost out of his dick. I'll take it.
That is not almost out of his
Oh,
dick
I
at
know. I forget.
all.
Yeah, it's like a freeze one.
Like
He's like-
dead center in his chest. Yeah.
It's close enough.
That's awesome.
Everybody like, oh,
He's like, ain't no thing.
that is sweet.
Wait, so that was just a building that they...
He
just,
said
you
he
know,
destroyed it at a molecular level.
I
I feel like that was that guy's building because he
Everybody
was
just
genuinely
lives in
upset.
the-
Like, oh no, my building.
half of them looked like they were. Half of them looked like they were orgasming.
Well, that was pretty.
Oh wow!
I mean, I don't know. That was pretty cool. I don't know. I might.
Yeah,
I'm just
Right in
saying.
the middle of everyone.
it goes straight into Lonely Island. My chest, my pants.
Just my pants. Just my pants.
So I love they basically just did a test, and already they got to deploy him.
I know.
It's
All
like,
right, he's ready to go.
See, it's premature. Going back to the jizz my pants joke.
yeah, thank you.
Full circle.
You know, you get it when premature. Oh, this is the movie where Japan prematurely
Oh, yeah.
ejaculates Mechagodzilla into action.
What?
Yes.
I actually was like watching the movie when he started going on that like whole long diatribe,
heard was-
and I jumped right back in at the end. I was like, "Wait, what the fuck did you just say?" Look away, Chris. Look away.
Yeah, I'm not here, everyone. Please forget about me.
Yeah, so this is probably my favorite Mechagodzilla, just design-wise. And the one that probably looks closest to, I would say, what Godzilla's supposed to look like.
Is this the only one that's made out of bones?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's pretty badass looking.
He is the ultimate.
U.S. Army's on the line. They want to
Just
know.
genuinely
They want to know
curious about
how
them.
much. They'll take 7.
I love those jets.
So this is the Top Gun of.
It's funny when we went to Japan, what was it, 2015, or we went to Tokyo?
Yeah.
We went to the Edo Museum, and it's built off the ground like this giant platform. And I used to think like, I bet you in a crisis, this whole section of the ground is just going to open up, and like Mechagodzilla is going to rise up.
Didn't happen.
And I was like, how?
Well, there wasn't a crisis.
It didn't happen.
No.
There wasn't a crisis, yeah.
I tried yelling really loud, so that considers a crisis.
Just
Your
There-
yell.
chest.
nothing.
Yeah, and they go,
Was there a kaiju attack while you were there?
No. I mean, I guess I didn't qualify.
You should have pushed a building over.
No problem.
I'm so touched, Chris, that you think I'm that big. Thank you.
I just thought the buildings over there were that small. Oh, take that.
Gotta give him his earbuds.
You guys beats.
Those are
Why does he have earbuds?
So it's crazy. Yeah, they transport him like by
By
carrier,
his
and I'm like,
ears.
how strong are
Yeah.
those jets to get his ass up off the ground?
Well, strong enough. We know at least strong enough to lift Mechagodzilla.
Up. Yeah. Yes, this is true.
They are that strong.
We
They
know
just
this.
did
Yeah.
We know this to be true.
I've seen it.
Okay.
Right?
it. Look,
It's in a
happening.
movie, so it's
It,
real.
it happened.
Look
That
at
would be the sickest thing ever, to just look up and see that flying over you.
like at a parade or something.
It'd be amazing. The best Macy's Day float ever. Except it's not a float, just actual Mechagodzilla.
But is that a float? It's the real thing. I don't want to abandon my vehicle.
That's gonna help.
Hey, you.
The evacuation services just say everyone should abandon their vehicles and run through the streets screaming.
Clearly.
Hell yeah. What a badass.
Nice.
He takes out Kiryu.
it's,
Just
the,
that baseball.
it's the jet.
Destroys him.
And it's over. Movie done.
If you'd grown up from like birth knowing that like Godzilla was a thing and you heard them say like evacuate immediately, why would you still be standing there like, hey?
You gotta finish the game. There are no ties in
Yeah.
baseball.
Boom. That's cool.
I feel like a lot of people in Japan, if like Godzilla was real, would develop agoraphobia. Just be like always afraid to leave the house because what if today's the day he like comes?
Isn't
Yeah,
that a
well,
Well,
big
you're not
problem in
safe in the
Japan?
house either.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's gonna
Already.
matter. Godzilla's attacking. Stay indoors. You'll be safe.
He'll be fine.
It's fine.
Better than being there. Like
Yeah.
maybe they would develop like, is there a phobia for going near the ocean?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
There has to be, right?
Like deep water phobia. I
Yeah.
know that's
Yeah,
a thing.
I'd have that too if Godzilla's in the ocean.
right.
Hey, guess where I never want to go? Anywhere near water.
Coastline.
Guess what? You're surrounded.
Well, that's one thing I really like about Pacific Rim is that they like they built in like an answer to like people are out and about living their lives and then kaiju attack. It's like they have those underground facilities that
Yeah.
open up and then
Yeah.
the evacuation points.
So it's like immediate. Yeah.
yeah,
I also like in Pacific Rim how they're carried by like 4 helicopters. It's just like that thing's huge.
Yeah.
Just like this Mega Godzilla. But
They're
it works.
strong.
You can see it happen.
yeah.
Godzilla's like, what?
So does somebody like pilot Mechagodzilla? or
He's
is he,
kind of
like,
piloted
somewhat
remotely,
sentient?
but he has, I think, like enough of an AI.
Look at him, he's waiting. He's like, yeah, bring
He has
it.
a
Bring
little
it.
bit of an AI.
Huh?
You said that the Mecha Godzilla has a little bit of an AI.
Yeah, like he's partially automated and he's partially controlled.
That's nice to release a big automated robot into your city.
Yeah. It is nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's really nice, guys.
Nice for
I
them
mean,
to just like
Godzilla's
stand
like,
off that so nice.
so this is awkward.
We're supposed to be like, is this a play date? Are we supposed to be friends now?
Commits attack.
yes.
Godzilla's like, so, what's your sign?
I knew it. I knew they were
Oh.
gonna be shoulder mounted.
Godzilla's just taking it.
He's
Look at
literally not
Godzilla.
moving.
Godzilla's
He's literally just like, all right,
hashtag not impressed.
not phased at all.
BA. Look at that. Godzilla's just like,
All right, go
what
straight
else
to
you
the
got?
mazers.
Oh. Okay, all right.
He's like,
all right.
hey, it's I'm the one who blows stuff out of my mouth, sir. That's my thing.
Hey, that's not my
Not yours.
atomic breath. It's my thing.
And I also like how Kiryu is like he's like really vertical, whereas Godzilla kind of has that hunch. So.
Breeze, dark
I
bag.
feel like he's kind of reacting like a cat the first time they realize they have a reflection. It's like, what the hell?
Dead or alive.
And right here, this is awesome.
Like the bones, remember?
The soul. This
Remember they said a cellular
Brother.
yeah. Basically,
Oh no.
essentially, this Mechagodzilla is possessed by like
Is
the
she
soul.
inside of?
No, she's
She's in one of the jets.
Yeah, above him.
remotely piloting him.
But yeah. So basically, this Mechagodzilla
Wow.
is possessed by the soul.
They
of the
immediately
original.
lost control of him.
Did he
Belly
peace
flop.
out after
Godzilla's just
that?
like, well, this
Yeah.
guy's
Belly
gonna do
flop.
my job.
Oh
Alright.
man, it got one that looks like me. I'm out.
All right, you take this town. I'll go over
You
somewhere
can
else. And I'll
have
destroy that
Japan.
town. Wow.
He's like, oh, this thing's about to go crazy, so I don't need to
Like,
be
Dad,
here.
are you going to take me to school?
I love whenever he kind of
Little
goes
girl just sitting in
rogue.
the command
You
center.
get that little bit of that glow under his left eye.
No. That was close. That was a great dodge. She's getting
His
blamed
eyes
for it
turned red.
again.
Yeah. And I like how he's got like it looks like the original teeth too. They're not like mechanical teeth.
Yeah.
Damn, look at that.
Wow.
Just
I can just imagine the soul of the Godzilla in there, just like, I'm so happy. I
This
brought
is
this down."
this is a bad day for like everyone. How does the soul of Godzilla know how to fire rockets?
well, because now they're like
Part of him.
extensions of
Yeah.
him. But think of how much torture that would be if you kind of like woke up or kind of somewhere and realized you were like encased in like a mechanical. Like,
Wow, he is
Or
RoboCop.
would it be empowering?
So I feel like it'd be like if I
Kinda
woke
looks like
up and
he's
was
smiling.
like, wow, I have a much stronger, perfect body now.
But at the same time, think
strong?
about
I
it.
don't
Like,
know. I don't know.
would
It's
you
not-
hate? Would you be kind of almost like Frankenstein's monster, where you hate humanity because now humanity already kind of made you a monster.
It's a little bit
through the
of like
bomb.
Ghost in a Shell type.
Well,
stuff.
yeah, it is. That's something. And now humanity's made you even further a
Yeah,
monster.
that's
So
fair.
it's like, would you now hate yourself? On
No
top
one will
of,
ever love me.
Bless you.
Blessed be your soul.
So sorry.
How dare you? We're not even going to remove that in post either. We just want to let your shame be recorded for all time.
I am so sorry.
How dare you?
So sorry. I sneezed. So, yeah, we're gonna demote you. Go jog,
Okay.
please.
Like, seriously, look at him. It's like
If your hair doesn't flow, you're demoted further.
See, that's a maverick move right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
This is the best of the best of the best.
Oh, no,
You
that's not
guys
maverick.
jinxed it.
Eject! Eject!
That's
Goose
how
is
I
gonna
would
die.
Oh,
Spoiler alert.
That guy's
Stop
face
you.
is spot on.
Goodness gracious.
great balls of fire.
Yeah. We should go play some volleyball.
But think about how much that would suck, though. Well, yeah, this.
it would suck.
Well, yeah, no, but it's like
Crashing a plane.
you guys have to deal with Godzilla, and then you go through all this. You spend all this money.
They
to
didn't spend
create
any of it.
Hoses.
A
The
Mechagodzilla.
Japanese taxpayer
Well, yeah,
spent all the money.
and essentially you've created now another monster. Now you have two.
Shoots missiles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like everywhere.
And laser beams from its wrist. That
Even
was
though-
sweet.
I think we joked about this before. I'm like, it would run out of missiles eventually. It's not that big.
Yeah, but then he's still a
Yeah, but it's
giant
like, how many
robotic
missiles do you
Godzilla.
need to destroy, whatever you
Oh,
want
I
to
know, I know,
destroy.
I know.
How he's like, why'd you save me? I'm like, dude, just because I made a mistake in the past doesn't mean I'm
Yeah.
like some sociopath.
Why'd you save me? I
who
thought
likes
you're the
people
chick
to
that's supposed to get us
die.
all killed.
Like, jeez.
That's what you do.
Oh yeah, it still hasn't, done the.
Molecular
I guess that's the thing too. Wait for him to power down. I forgot about. Which still, it's like. So yeah, so that thing now is going to run rampant for an hour, and it's essentially another Godzilla. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, the
They're
other Godzilla
screwed.
pieced and is waiting for his turn. Right?
Huh?
The other Godzilla was like,
Yeah,
oh,
why
this
did he
guy's-
leave? Like, in theory, like, why did he just peace out?
Well, I think it's because
he,
this
like-
one became like inactive for a while, so he just stopped registering him as a threat.
Didn't he like look into his soul basically and was like,
I love it when they
Well, he
do stuff
roared
like-
and like it triggered, like it
Yeah.
awakened something in Kiryu, like it became like remembered.
He just chose to walk through that
I
building
love that.
instead.
I love when they do that.
Well, I think it's more or less that he just didn't
that's
recognize the
more-
building as an obstacle.
and that's more of a Godzilla thing, like move than like a.
Yeah, just go through it because
Yeah.
Godzilla's like, if he doesn't have to move, he will not.
Well,
He'll
he's
just-
going where he's going.
exactly whatever is
whatever's-
in his way.
But he can't
Doesn't
go in the
matter.
water like Godzilla, right?
Well, I'm sure he can.
He's
I
waterproof.
can't remember of
Why
He
Kiryu.
doesn't
couldn't he?
look very waterproof to me.
He
I
could
love this
definitely
shot
go
right
in
here.
the
How he
water.
powers down. That's cool.
That
is
was
cool.
an hour, but that does look awesome.
Yeah, that's a cool shot.
It was a good place to stop.
Mm.
Does he have batteries that just ran out? Or
Which
something?
like he's like a power cell.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Which is pretty amazing.
Duracell.
2 hours for such a huge thing.
Yeah, that's. I wish they'd put those batteries in my phone.
It might be a little too powerful. for your phone.
Oh,
You don't want your phone to start destroying a major city.
I would,
explode.
actually.
They actually did put those batteries in the Samsung Galaxy Note 7.
It's just the ultimate irony. Like, this was done by the thing they created to stop this very thing from happening.
So
At
once
least he
it-
took responsibility.
Yeah. Well, again, it's the idea of, like, we try to fight Godzilla, who's a living weapon, by creating, in theory, a worse weapon, and what happens? We pay the price for it again. It's kind of like we need to stop, essentially, fighting fire with fire. And literally, that's basically what they're doing here, because they basically just,
Made Godzilla
Resur-
point two.
yeah, resurrected Godzilla, and
Well, it's kind of like with the guy that like defeated the first one. Why he didn't, like, that's why he didn't, is because he was afraid of something worse, and they just went and did it in a different way.
exactly. So again, it's like, it's kind of the bane of humanity.
This is
It's
why
like,
you don't make atomic bombs, people. This is why. Because then Mechagodzilla.
So they're just gonna destroy this thing, right?
No, you're going to fix the
okay.
design
I knew you were
flaw.
gonna say no. But
What is funny, out of the Millennium series, this is the only movie that has a direct sequel. The film after this, Tokyo SOS, is a sequel to this film, and it's the only time there's any kind of ongoing continuity in the Millennium series. I figured stuff out. What?
Sure. I like those glasses.
No, they're starting to kind of...
I've been thinking about getting a pair like that. The round ones.
So yeah, right away they realized that it was the
What?
sound of Godzilla that kind
Harry
of
Potter glasses.
Yeah.
threw something off.
I love Harry Potter.
and I like how the Mechagodzilla roared exactly like Godzilla, and it's like, did they make it so he could roar?
Well, in the original ones,
You can't
they
make a
always he could
Godzilla
always
that
roar, and I
doesn't-
was always wondering like why did they create a roar function unless they just like why not? We already made a giant robot Godzilla. Let's just go
Yeah,
all out with this.
Maybe they didn't.
But I
Maybe
kind
it
of
was,
figured in this one it was more like representative like the soul like awakening. It wasn't like they created Mechagodzilla to roar, but it's almost like the ghost of the original Godzilla. It's like the voice came through it.
It would have been kind of cool if they had put in like the whole regeneration aspect where it started to regenerate inside and it kind of
Broke out.
broke out. It's like reverse of his first appearance.
Oh yeah, where it's like he just the armor almost becomes like a shell, and then another one like. Again, we've had iterations where it's been close to a Godzilla versus Godzilla. I
pushing
think
himself
Space
on her
Godzilla
hard.
was. What's that?
This guy's pushing himself on his girl hard. Like,
I don't know. I don't know if
she's
he's a
shown
love
no
interest.
Points A for effort, right?
I think they're just friends. I think he's more of like a mentor.
he just
I'm sure that's what he
said
wants.
that if they win, he's gonna take her out for dinner.
Well, that's nice. What, friends can't have dinner?
I mean, I guess that was fancy.
That's a cool hat.
I know we were all dicks to you before, but we're cool now.
But we
Right?
remembered.
Here's a hat, so we're good.
But we
right?
remembered you're hot, so
That's
Except
So I
this
guess it's
guy.
okay.
Fuck you, man.
she saved his life and he's still butthurt.
he's very stubborn. He does not like to admit when he's wrong.
One of those.
Yeah, one of those guys.
Classic
Most.
one of those guys.
Yeah, one of those. You know, there's not too many guys like that.
My daughter.
So
of
few.
course.
Very rare to find a douchebag like that. Well, there's only one of like 20 guys there.
That's kind of cool.
pretty
That she's
rare.
just there and watch. It's just, there's something kind of just inherently sweet. Like there's this child there with like one of the most destructive war machines ever created. But it's kind of
Just wants
interesting.
to be friends.
Yeah, well, think about it. This is probably the first time either one of these Godzillas, I guess, have ever encountered another one like them. So for them, it's weird. They're being pitted against one another.
It's
Yet,
weird, though. Aren't they like 6 million years old or something?
well, I mean, the legendary continuity says that yes, Godzilla is actually hundreds of millions of years old, individually, like he's immortal. The Japanese continuities, the various ones, they never really explain how old each individual one is. It's kind of implied that they're immortal, based on what they are, but they never actually say how old those individuals are. So I just think it's kind of up to interpretation. But you know, given what they are, I'd say why not.
Wait, was there a second child?
I'm
I
assuming.
believe
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
Wow.
Well, it does.
Well, yeah. I mean,
It's horrible.
Quite the way to say it.
Sorry.
You should be.
but no, again, it's good when they have a lot of human drama, which is why I've always said I always get really irritated when people go, "Well, human characters don't matter in a Godzilla movie," and I'm like, "Well, that's complete bullshit." I mean, some of the best Godzilla movies are as such because of the human cast, and some of my favorite Godzilla movies, actually, Godzilla does not have a super amount of screen time, but you don't notice it because the moments
You're entertained by everything. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the human cast like holds together.
Well, we watched those movies where the human cast was awful, and then it's like,
You're just
Well, yeah, and that's the other side of it. Is like the ones that are the worst are the ones with the worst.
yeah,
human cast,
Yeah.
ironically, yeah.
And then
So
it's like, and especially if there's not a lot of fighting, it's just like,
well, again, I think people forget too that it's like Godzilla, as cool as he is a very him in and of himself is unrealistic. What he represents is very realistic, but what he is, like literally. So if the human cast isn't really selling it, it makes the whole thing much harder to digest. You know, cool factor aside, but when you have a human cast that really is delivering, you accept it. You just buy into it. You accept that for the hour and a half, 2 hours you're watching this movie, that yes, we live in a world where there are giant monsters and whatnot, and that you're in it because the people are in it. But if they're taking you out of the movie, then I think it's going to be that much harder to believe or suspend your disbelief, I guess I should say.
This little girl's like the best therapist ever.
I know.
Yeah, it's great. She's always there when you need somebody to talk to.
So I think it's what you were asking me one time before, Adrian. Like, where does Godzilla go when he's not?
Yeah.
So this is kind of what he does. He just kind of hangs out.
Like burrows.
The very
Like
bottom.
deep in the
some
ocean.
trenches.
What will I do
Whoa.
next?
So
Like
what
Godzilla's
like gets
voice.
him to like wake up
Yeah,
and like
this
go
is
do what he
inner
does? Like
voice.
this last time, he literally got up and he came up, and then he saw mecha version of himself and was like, peace, and then went back to sleep for a while.
Well, as far as what gets him out of the water, aside from the script, is
Yeah.
I kind of, again, like I said, I kind of like him to a very big territorial animal. He just kind of moves about his territory, just kind of doing his thing. He's probably not. I mean, Godzilla has been shown to be pretty sentient, but I think there's still a lot of him that's instinctive. Like, unless there's really something triggering intelligent responses from him, I was just kind of figured he defaults to more just kind of basal instinct.
Time to go check the area.
Yeah, kind of. Again, I always liken him to like a Kodiak bear, and again, apparently a lot of the suit actors, they would kind of like think of a bear when they would kind of move inside of him because he's big, he's bulky. So I figure if you look at like a big grizzly bear or Kodiak bear, they just kind of roam around. They command such a large, vast territory, so that's why they don't really tolerate others of themselves in the area. So I kind of think that's just what it is. He just gets up and starts moving around and just does his thing.
Well, and some of them he's eating.
Yeah, he's feeding on nuclear energy, so...
Oh, yeah.
There is, again, unless there's something that really forces him to think, that triggers like an intelligent response, I think he's basically just more, again, behaving. But when he's attacked, I think it triggers, again, the instinct to just fight.
Destroy everything.
Yeah, it's more like a reflex. Like all this, I don't really think he's thinking about what he's doing. I think he's just being pissed off, and he's just like swatting at bees essentially.
Yeah.
He's just like, okay, there's a thing
I
that's
feel
happening.
like they would almost end up with less destruction if when he came they just left him alone.
I mean,
But he's gonna, they have
I mean,
to
they would
try.
get destruction, but probably less.
yeah, if they just maybe let him just kind of wander through.
Walk through the buildings he's gonna walk through.
Yeah, because ultimately you're not going to stop.
At least
him.
he probably wouldn't be like, shooting stuff out of his mouth and everything. Because
But I think the idea is, it's like this problem's just too big to ignore because he's
Literally.
gonna come. And so they, we have to,
Yeah, how are the people?
we have to
gonna-
eliminate him. So every 6 months he's not knocking down
Exactly.
a dozen skyscrapers and
And that's why standby is their favorite position, maybe. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
they
don't.
don't want to attack him, but they kind of have to.
Yeah, like we basically see what he's going to do. Like,
Oh my gosh.
and then he does this.
Yeah.
I
but
feel
again,
like that would have not happened.
true. Yeah, you could argue that's a kind of provoked response. Like
Yeah.
his atomic breath is pretty much an offensive thing. Like unless he's attacking something, there's really no reason
Oh, that's
for him
cool
to probably
sound.
use it.
Ooh.
It's kind of interesting here. This is one of the first few times where the spines don't stay lit up. Like they kind of light up when he launches it, and then they kind of go out. Whereas in most previous iterations,
How
they
would you
stay.
describe that fire?
It's pretty big.
It's a big fire.
It's a big fire.
Glad we established that.
Yeah.
In case any of you were wondering, that fire can in fact be categorized as big.
Big fire. It's a big.
It's a big fucking fire, guys.
40% damage. What?
Well, think about it. That breath alone can constitute most of the damage because he can literally just stand in one spot, like you saw, and just swivel and literally just take out entire blocks in just seconds. So really, as shitty as it is, it probably would be better just to let him walk. That would be probably the least amount of damage he would cause. He would just kind of go in a straight path, whereas the atomic breath, he just unleashes it and just spins around, and in that moment is causing hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars of property damage in a matter of seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have dealt with Godzilla a lot. Maybe they could be like trying to lead him towards a certain way with them shooting at him too.
Well, no, I mean, in
They
this,
could be
it's
doing it
like,
for a lot of different reasons.
it's kind of like this is, they haven't seen him since 54, right?
The incident in the beginning of the movie, the flashback,
That'd be the
or
first
before they went
time.
to that was the first time this was been another Godzilla
Yeah.
since '54.
They've seen other kaiju, but not Godzilla.
Yeah, and Godzilla was always kind of revered as like the
It was
most
supposed to,
destructive, the
and they
most
kind of said
dangerous,
like the masers were effective against those other kaiju
but not
that they
him.
faced, but Godzilla's immune.
Well, yeah, and they would
and
have
that's
even,
why they build Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They wouldn't even have the masers in '54. So for them, they're thinking, okay, our technology has advanced. The self-defense force is now equipped with way more stuff than we had in '54. We could probably take him, right? And then you realize that no, that it doesn't. We've advanced so much in like decades, and yet it still does nothing to him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you're like, shit, what do we do? Desperate times, So hey, Mechagodzilla, let's go. Why not at this point?
Do it.
But yeah, it's something we've never actually seen, though, is a Godzilla versus a straight-up Godzilla. The thing the closest we've seen is, like, Space Godzilla. But even then, it was still like a variation of him. It wasn't like him. Alex is looking at us like, what?
Space
Yeah, what's
God.
space
Yeah, there's a space Godzilla.
I mean, okay.
How did that?
I don't think I've
I'm
seen
guessing
Space
he comes
Godzilla.
from
yet.
space.
Yeah, and how did that happen? We don't really know because the movie didn't really.
Oh wait, no, I think I
Yeah,
have seen
Kinda
Space Godzilla.
mentioned by
He was
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
meteor.
Yeah, no,
thing.
that was the one where you were joking around. That's like Godzilla's son from the future. Come
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
And every time like he would fight Godzilla, he'd be like, he kept calling him like Dad.
Yeah.
But we've seen like Godzilla Jr. as like a sub-adult next to Godzilla, but we've never seen like two full-grown Godzillas just straight on, like nothing weird about one or the other, like fighting. So that is kind of like
Mechagodzilla reminds her of her mom.
No, the girl.
Oh. Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, what an idiot.
jeez.
Nice.
Thanks for correcting me before I embarrassed myself.
You're so welcome.
That's the thing. Again, imagine that too, like having to evacuate hospitals.
Yeah.
Like imagine someone who's on like life support, like.
See you, buddy.
What up? Yeah, that's all.
I feel like that's why, like, if you ever watch like the most American-made disaster movies, one of the main characters is almost always like a nurse or a doctor to like give you that aspect of.
And they
them.
always have
They
the hospitals
always
like
have,
going nuts, like
someone's
Well,
wife is always a doctor.
In the
somewhere.
2014 American Godzilla film, that's exactly what it was. The main character's wife was like a nurse or a
Yeah,
doctor.
always. And in any sort of disaster movie, there's always a female character like in a hospital somewhere that like, so you like see that side of things. It's really
Yeah.
weird.
I can't really talk right now. I'm kind of busy.
Yeah, well, that's just how it
it's
is.
always
And again,
that.
it's like they're trying to evacuate
like-
the hospital.
And she's always like the best doctor that's like, I will stay behind
That's
with the
awesome.
very
It's like a
last
Batman
patient.
shot right here.
Oh,
He can
yeah.
fly?
Yep.
What?
Upgrade, baby.
He has a jetpack.
Look at that. That is awesome. Just imagine
cool.
that big thing flying.
That thing
like,
moving that fast, yeah, he's just gotta tackle him. Just like bam. He's a Godzilla missile. Leave me alone.
No.
Gah!
God, I love those miniature sets.
Okay.
Look at that. That is awesome.
Slow down. I can't stop.
I like the spine action.
I know.
Yeah, duck.
Makes it
Boom! Oh!
Shoulder checked.
He's like frozen too. He's like, yeah.
Yes,
Fear not, citizens, for I am here.
I got you.
That was awesome. That's so cool. Stay in school.
That's what I'm saying. They need to give
Say no to
Mechagodzilla like a voice, and he like literally addresses the
All Might's
populace.
voice?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Godzilla's like, you bastard! What the fuck, man?
I thought we were friends.
How's it going?
Lock.
Really? Because I feel like those people were just there.
You're a go. All right, this time try not to kill any of us. All right.
Away.
We'll try this again. So what are you anyway? A giant lizard? It's just
Oh, that's I like the little finger.
pew pew pew
finger
pew 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 pew
cannons.
pew 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 pew.
Pew pew pew.
It's funny Mechagodzilla makes that noise with his mouth.
If he was voiced by me, he would.
Boom.
No.
Oh, he's even gonna fight. Like
Want to make
Godzilla.
out?
I love how they basically fight like an old school mosh pit. They just throw themselves into each other.
Sumo wrestling.
Well, no, I mean, that is part of when, if you think about like how they're built, that would be kind of how they fight. They would just literally just throw their weight into it. I mean, that's again a lot of times how bears fight. They just literally they're so big and heavy.
Yeah.
You just throw your weight at your body. Basically, is a weapon.
Ooh, throat punch.
I love how it goes out then in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what?
Disengage.
Now fire.
She's controlling a lot of things.
Now then, just
a lot
like
of different things.
No, instantly be right back on top of him. Just.
Oh,
Guys like, ow,
I don't like it. I gotta take
Oh
a minute
yeah,
here.
but can you do this?
Oh.
Oh.
It sounded like bowling pins getting knocked
A little
over.
bit. Strike.
Yeah.
He lost one of his cannons or
Yep.
shoulder cannons.
Ooh.
Yeah, that wouldn't be an issue with a certain technology.
Oh, lost the other shoulder.
You see, that's what I'm
cannon.
saying. So Godzilla knew to take out those. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying in terms of like intelligent responses. Because he's
Yeah.
facing an adversary that he can't
Looks
just,
like they're dancing.
I know, dismiss easily. It's forcing him to kind of now strategize and problem solve. Where it's just,
Oh, that's
I
cool.
was not ready for that.
I was not ready for that. I didn't know they had that.
Ooh.
And that's interesting. That's like the first time I've seen something like a solid object like penetrate his skin
Yep.
and like draw blood.
It's
'Cause
very
they're
rare.
always using like electrical weapons on him or
Yeah.
bombs and stuff.
as opposed to more like a melee weapon.
I feel like a sword might be like the way to go.
They did that tracking thing. That like.
Oh
Yeah. But in terms of like making them,
Oh no, he took out his hoses.
Those are important.
Yeah.
he
Rip
took
that.
off the sword.
Oh, is he gonna use it?
no, that would have been awesome.
That would have been
Nope.
really cool.
Just shanks Mechagodzilla to the bottom jaw, like. I love how oh.
What you can do? What you can do? Got any more
I like
swords
the
up
whole
your
lightning-
sleeve?
Lightning spines or whatever the hell's going on back there.
Yeah, it's like, why would it have a roar function? But it would just be cool. Like,
It's something it should have.
Oh my goodness, the whole thing came off.
Oh, they should get like 12 of those to just lock themselves onto Godzilla and then just launch him into space.
And then there would be
A space Godzilla. There'd be two of them out there.
No, that's where the first one came from.
Oh yeah.
why not? Again, no backstory for that
There you
one.
go.
Yeah.
Insert backstory here.
Oh, that's right. We haven't seen his like actual weapon yet.
Telling you, Space Godzilla is Godzilla's son that was launched forward into time.
So he's actually just Godzilla.
It works for me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Woo!
What?
Nice dodge.
It's like, well, that bothered me.
Oh!
Why?
She's doing a lot with the controls.
Whips around.
Oh!
Right in the face.
Damn. That even looked like it hurt.
Why
Damn,
haven't,
look at that.
Oh.
Look at that.
why haven't they
Loves
used
that-
his
loves those
chest
shoulder
cannon
chucks.
yet? Like,
Damn.
You gotta
molecular
immobilize.
or
You
whatever.
gotta make sure you get a.
Yeah,
a
make
good
sure
hit.
he's.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotta
Yeah.
weaken him.
Look at him. He's just checking him,
It's like
too. Look at that.
catching a
Oh.
Pokemon.
Get it.
Slash. Slash. Headbutt. Headbutt. Are you gonna do it? Or are you gonna do the knee? You're gonna bring his head down to the knee.
He's gonna bite it. Give him a kiss.
It's going good, right?
They're like
we like this?
smiling. It's like your city's still getting destroyed.
Oh.
But I like how the daughter is still Sarah. She's still again. She thinks it's just wrong because if Godzilla or Mechagodzilla is possessed or has the spirit of the original, you're essentially enslaving him and forcing him to do something that he would want to do.
I
Yeah.
like this move.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. That was actually surprisingly well done.
Yeah. Oh,
In
again.
terms of the effect.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But Toho at this point they had Tokusatsu down. Oh, there you go. Speaking of down,
Oh.
No, do it. Do the thing.
Uh-oh.
Power cells are running down. No! That can't be good.
he uses the microphone. All right, finish it quickly.
Yep.
Get
It just
a
said
move
finish it
on.
quickly. Don't stand by.
Right?
Here
Oh.
we go.
Oh no.
Oh god.
What's it gonna shoot? Oh, okay.
All the buildings.
I hope no one was in there.
Yeah, there wasn't anyone.
They evacuated.
Sony building survived.
No, that's not what we wanted to happen. She just can't help but kill the wrong people.
Oh, Jesus.
Fix it.
Negative. You are afraid.
You're afraid of that. You're wrong. I know you think you're not, but
You're actually pretty fucking terrified.
oh, and all that radiation. It's not gonna be good.
It's alright, she's got a mask.
Away!
And I'm off.
See, he knows she's out of his league, so if she gets radiation poisoning, all of a sudden he'll be way.
All of a sudden,
more-
yeah. Yeah, I'm on her now that you're about to die. You got
Yeah.
like 6 months to live.
Yeah.
So
That's why he's encouraging this
Yeah.
plan.
Damn.
Oh,
Shit. Got a dark core here.
oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
Maybe
That's totally,
just being
that's totally
encouraging,
something
you know.
I would do. So oh, that chick's about to die. Time to make my move.
Jesus Christ.
Awesome. Everybody loves a good grappling hook.
You gotta have grappling hook.
Love a good grappling hook.
I want one.
Why'd you say that so weird? I
I
want one.
want one.
It's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
See what we can do.
I was simultaneously jizzing in my pants while I decided that's
Well, as you're
yeah,
thinking of a
I was
grappling hook.
Yeah, I was thinking about grappling hooks.
How great that would be to have.
I want one.
That spoke to me.
It spoke to you.
I often jizz in my pants about grappling hooks.
I mean, who doesn't? Did you just look at me, Adrian?
Adrian's like, I don't.
Did I sense a judgment stare?
Listen, these kaiju commentaries are a judge-free zone.
Yeah,
Oh.
if you please,
No
adhere
judging
to our
allowed.
rules and mandates of not judging me.
I don't remember signing the paperwork.
Really was more of a trust-based thing.
Yeah, it's honor system.
Yeah.
What just happened to all of a sudden, that guy again.
Yeah.
He literally is like, oh, by the
This
way,
guy.
this
The one
guy's
that
still
kills Godzilla
alive.
with his baseball bat.
He just lets it fly and it goes flying out. It hits Godzilla in the eye, distracts him, and then Godzilla takes a
I'm gonna
shot.
believe he takes out Godzilla with that baseball bat.
That would be so cool.
That is insane to think that they have to draw that much power.
Yeah, I know. I just, whenever I see Godzilla,
Oh, right
I
in the
want,
tits.
like getting hit by the matrix, I'm wanting him to replace him roaring just with like a really low laugh, like it's just tickling.
Just him to yawn, like while he's getting shot.
That'd be funny. One of the really loud, obnoxious ones.
Maybe don't take your mask off.
Just
It's only like a half
and let it
mask,
maybe
it wasn't
yawn.
gonna do anything.
I guess.
She's not in like a sealed biohazard
Oh
suit
yeah,
or anything.
they already said that. Oh, you're fucked if you go in there. In terms of radiation, you're screwed. She's like, I'll do it anyway. I'm not afraid to die.
They're sending the power?
Yeah, that's why the entire
Yeah, they
country
needed to
just
draw
went
power
dark.
from the whole grid.
Thank you. May I have some power now?
Is it like wireless power?
Wow, wireless
Yeah, what
charging.
kind of power is that? Can
wireless
I have
charging, guys.
that? What?
Oh, they're radiating it. That's okay.
Oh, that's why she's gonna die.
It's crazy to think, though, how much power it would take to power Mechagodzilla. Like, the fact you would basically need to black out the entire country just to
Oh, she's
Isn't,
talking
like,
to it.
It's made from the skeleton of Godzilla.
Yeah.
It's also made of radiation, basically.
Now let's have some fun. Oh man.
It's like she actually physically had to pick up Mechagodzilla by
Right.
herself.
Oh gosh! As
That's
soon
a
as you get
terrible
up, that's
thing to
like
I know, right?
oh,
Look at that. Look at that. Damn.
It's gonna overcharge him though. Are they gonna do that? Are they gonna do that move where it's like, oh, you think you're damaging me, but you're just giving me more power?
Yeah, why doesn't he get power from his blast?
Totally
Like if they just
faceplant.
radiate.
All right, now she's got to pick him back up.
Another one of those grunts.
She's gonna be exhausted.
No.
Well, you thought you were gonna save the world, but you're a failure.
I mean, it's pretty much her track record.
Yeah.
Come this close and fail.
Yeah, she's not succeeded once. Oh yeah. Remember what it was like to fail? You didn't like that feeling, did you? No, try not failing. See how that feels.
You're really hard on this girl.
I know.
I'm
Damn.
motivating her.
That is some tough love,
It's
homie.
a- you should be a
Weird way of
motivational
motivating people.
I am I'm pushing her down so that she may rise up.
Like a phoenix.
Yeah. From the ashes.
Uh-huh.
Like a damn phoenix.
Is
that what you mean?
Jesus.
It's sweet.
Oh, my.
Give me all the power.
And I like how now she also is just basically talking directly to him, like basically acknowledging, like, yeah, this is Godzilla, basically, or a Godzilla.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, she's piloting him remotely from the inside. It's like a, you know, like a.
She's giving him suggestions, and then he decides what to do. Or she.
Did the
I don't
sun come back up?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
dawn. That's not a really bad continuity error or anything. No, it's like it's.
Whoa.
Is he about to kamikaze himself?
Oh, he's going in.
Oh my god, he's totally
Ooh.
kamikazing himself.
Oh no.
In the mouth.
Run the mouth.
Oh, how'd that work out for you, bud?
She was just trying to play fetch with him.
Oh.
That guy's still alive, right?
Yeah.
See, this needed to happen so that Mechagodzilla would have something to avenge. Avenge me! Oh man. He's gonna get vaporized.
Why is she waiting?
Because Godzilla's got him.
Eject.
If I say your name really loud, it makes up for me killing you too.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna hug him. Can't get away from it. Dodge this,
You just
mother-fucker.
knocked him away.
Oh
and
no,
just shot the buildings
she's getting
behind
him out of the way.
Oh, nice.
Oh
Wow.
my god,
The
that
explosion,
was a
but just-
risky move. There, you pin his mouth shut. There you go.
Yeah. You ain't firing that breath.
You can shoot the. Oh, she's getting away from the city. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Any
cool.
day now.
This is pretty cool. It's just like Dark Knight Rises.
Boom! Look at that. Damn.
They made love.
That's what happens.
That's cool.
What a
Oh, that was really cool.
magical
I know.
moment. That's pretty sweet.
But was it sick?
You can say it, Chris. You can say it.
You're sick.
Now hit him. Yeah, it's probably one of the coolest Godzilla takedowns. It's like so pretty.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
And he's still alive.
Yeah, and ultimate's futile because
Oh, but look, he does have a hole in his chest at least.
And now is he gonna disintegrate? He's gonna let out one final roar and then just.
It's like, hey.
What? What?
Guess that's enough fun for today.
He's like, I have an actual wound. I think I'll go to bed now.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, it did do some damage, didn't it?
So I guess Mechagodzilla is
bloody.
waterproof.
Yeah.
I don't comprehend that.
Why? My
Oh
phone
my
is waterproof.
God, his
I know.
arm.
Again, I always kind of took this moment as almost like the both of them, because again, for them it's probably strange to be kind of facing off against one another, and I kind of feel like they both just kind of like
Mutual respect.
yeah, or just
I
kinda
respect you now.
or had a moment of like they just felt maybe wrong to them to just be fighting each other. So
Yeah, I thought they were gonna have a play date the first time they saw each other.
Why would you take your mic off for the rest of that compliment?
He was just leaving it at that.
No, you didn't. Then he takes it off and finishes it.
Okay. I'm sure she could still hear him. We're coming to get you.
You and your radiated self.
I always love the shots of guys just kind of walking away.
He's just meandering. He's like, yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny when you remove all the destruction and all the hype around it, and you just see Godzilla just moving just on his own. It's a very kind of just very simplistic thing, like. But again, it's like just like a big animal. Like when you just see them on their own, they're not really doing anything. Is it though? Your big expensive weapon is pretty badly damaged, and the thing you develop it to destroy is alive and well. So,
Well, they got it
Listen,
to go
he
away.
got a large chest wound. That's more progress than they've
Yeah,
done.
it looks pretty bad.
I guess
He might bleed
They
to
can
death.
learn from that.
This is all right. Fair enough. You take those little victories where you can get them.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Now it's time to
I'm sure
fix
Godzilla
and
will
upgrade
never return.
Mechagodzilla. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't.
I mean, she doesn't appear to agree, but
But again, she really is kind of like the heart of the movie, because again, it's the whole idea of like for her, she kind of saw past,
Sarah.
you know. What am I trying to say here?
Oh.
I just gotta try. But again, she realized what it was. It was basically Godzilla is something that is alone, and he finally met something like him.
Yeah.
That died thinking it was alone, and then they kind of meet each other, and they're being forced to essentially kill one
fight
another.
each other. Yeah.
When in actuality, they probably just
Brother
wanna-
killing brother.
Yeah, kind of, and they probably just want to experience the novelty of not being alone for the first time ever.
Oh, that's cool.
I know, that's a good shot. It's like the Pacific Rim poster for the first one, the original teaser poster where they had the Jaeger pilots on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Which, surprise, surprise, wouldn't be surprised if they got it from Godzilla movies, but that's fine.
No, I'm sure
No,
they weren't
I'm
at
sure.
all surprised by, or inspired by it. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
They were very surprised by Godzilla movies.
What, we didn't think of this first? That's cool.
I love you, Godzilla.
He's
Goodbye.
like, oh, my chest hurts.
That is a cool shot.
Again, he really is just like a big bear. And again, that's one of the things I love. He's like this big lumbering thing because he's so powerful that he doesn't.
They should
have
make a
to be
kaiju that
acrobatic.
literally is just a giant bear.
They could, I'm sure. That'd be interesting. But yes, anyway, that'll do it for this one. Next, we'll be watching Godzilla Tokyo SOS, which is actually a direct sequel to this movie. So if you're ever wondering if these two
Become friends.
become friends, enemies, BFFs,
Is there the
whatever.
same people in it?
No, it actually is a different cast.
Okay.
Weirdly enough,
What?
but yeah, there will be kind of a bit of resolution to this whole idea of two Godzillas existing in the same universe. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this one, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Goodbye.
Bye.